I want to share with you the adventures of self-trust. So, growing up and building up my ability to be confident and trusting myself did not begin by myself. And in fact, it began because I showed a lot of enthusiasm towards certain things and I was encouraged by the people around me as a feedback that I was doing something that was good. And I learned to repeat that, and that got built up. And I learned to become confident in being on stage when I was at an early age. And it gave me feedback. And strangely enough, whenever there was an opportunity for me to perform in school or during one of my activities, um, there tends to be people who don't step up for the most part. And even if there was somebody who stepped up, I often ended up being the most enthusiastic of I want to be on the stage. And because of the enthusiasm, I get picked often. And as a result, I had the opportunity to develop the experiences that was successful or not successful, but through all that wins and losses, I came to understand myself more, or at least a part of me. And that gave me the confidence that I could speak up, I could address things, I could bring out my voice. And being on stage and having a crowd pulling my voice out from me brought me to an understanding of my inner voice, because in moments when I really did not know what I was doing, I just made something up and that voice started coming out. And I learned to hear that voice, what it wanted, how to understand it. And over time, I learned to love it and learned to look for it. And eventually it began to form an inner being that I could relate to, that at times when I needed my own counsel, I would speak to them. One of the wisest emperors in history, Marcus Aurelius, said in his meditations, or wrote in his meditations, that you have to learn to seek your own counsel. And to me, I believe that's the secret